London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with wood and clay. Stones, sticks and stones. Build it up with sticks and stones, my fair lady. Right. Oh, I don't know this bit. I didn't know there was a second verse. Wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay, my fair lady. Hi people! Cheers, my dears! Hope you're good. Celebration time on Jan's Live. How are you all? I hope you're good. Sorry I couldn't do Wednesday, but oh my God, I was run off my feet, dears. Absolutely run off my feet. So, I'm thinking we've got to talk about the wedding, haven't we? We've got to talk about that wedding. Who saw it? Write it down in the comments. Who saw it? I saw it and I was so happy. So, hello Dwayne and hello Tam. Hope you are well. So we're going to be all patriotic today, guys. Thank you, Ethan. Well, who watched the wedding? I watched the wedding. I didn't bother with all the build-up because the build-up gets on your nerves, doesn't it? They go on and on and on. What you going to wear and what you going to do this and what's he going to wear and what they're going to do this and I can't be bothered with all that. So I actually started watching when they were actually at the altar and oh, I was so pleased I didn't miss any of it. Oh, I just thought it was wonderful. Just think it's fun. And what I like more than anything is that it is historical. It is historically wonderful and huge that Prince Harry, God love him, chose a mixed race girl to marry. Yay! And being a mixed race girl myself, it means the world to me. It really does. Although I will say, I do think he's punching above his weight a bit. Is what they say? Because I know people say that, oh, he's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. No, I don't think he is. And a little known fact. Do you know the royal family are not allowed to wear beards? In fact, none of the forces are allowed to wear beards when they're in uniform. So he had to get permission from his grandmother, the Queen Elizabeth, if you don't mind, in order to get married with his ginger beard and his ginger moustache in the uniform. The uniform was nice, wasn't it? I really liked it. Oh, I'm just like really happy about it. So has anyone seen it? Victoria is always miserable. She's a miserable cow, isn't she? Have they ever taken any pictures of posh Bex smiling? I don't think we'd recognise her if she did. Do you? I know she's got a persona that she wants to hold, but does it have to be such a miserable one? I don't think so. What did you like best about the wedding? Have I seen... Right, someone said, have I seen the new Eastenders trailer? Looks like Carmel's son, can't remember his name, is getting the chop. Yes, I know. I'm a bit disappointed, actually, that he's going to get the chop because he hasn't had much to do in there. Maybe he's going to pursue his singing career because he is a fantastic singer. Watch this space. Jan's Reviews knows, you know. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Good evening, Rye. Yes, Megan is a beautiful lady. I'm going to cause a little bit of controversy and say I didn't like the dress. I thought the dress was a bit boring. I thought she'd have a few laces like that. Do you know what I mean? This is lacy. I thought she'd be more lacy. But she wasn't. I just found it a bit boring. It's like they didn't want to show her curves. They didn't want to show her womanly curves. They didn't want her to appear over sexy because she's an actress probably and because she's American. What that's got to do with anything, I don't know. But I think they just found her the most boring dress they possibly couldn't. I know it was all satin, but even so, it was so boring. Jesus, there wasn't a diamante in sight. No lace to soften it. I just thought it was very, very harsh, sort of cardboardy dress. But she did look beautiful. But even so... Tam. Okay. I watched it. I watched the wedding. Is it too dark in here? Do I need to put more light on? I watched Sorry. I watched the wedding on BBC One and I was quite enjoying it and enjoyed it right until the end. And then it occurred to me it was Dermot. Dermot O'Leary. Lily. He nearly got it right. Anyway, it was Dermot O'Leary, and I must say I was quite impressed. No, I wasn't impressed, but I just thought he was okay. He did an okay job. If there's ever a big event, I always watch BBC One. Probably because of the adverts. I can't be dealing with adverts. They get right on my knickerbongs. So I don't normally watch ITV unless I really have to. So, yeah, I did. I watched it on BBC One. What did you guys watch it on? Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Ollie. I don't know why they're going to bump him off, though, to be honest. I'm getting back to that. See, we're talking Eastenders and the wedding. I was going to sing. I don't know why. I think it's a shame they're going to kill Shaki off. But I will say, for the actor, if it means he can pursue his singing career, then I'm for it. Yes. We'll get over him. I need to read some of your comments. I'm too busy chatting away to myself, aren't I? I can see Brandon's in. Hello, Brandon. How are you? Yes, right. I did watch Britain's Got Talent. Oh, Bayern's gone, has he, Ollie? Oh, that's a shame. So I think we should sing. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper. Let's have a whopper, but get me to the church on time. You wouldn't believe I've been on this stage, would you? And I had a singing part in one of the shows I was on. I don't know how I'd managed it, but I did. Okay. Oh, I love the music at the wedding too. And you know what I really liked? It was the fact that it was a modern wedding that sort of has to stay within the confines of acceptability. within the royal family and the royal society, but they managed to make it so watchable, so sensitive to both sides. Remember, she's a mixed race African girl and he a mixed race American girl, and he's a ginger English guy. So they had to balance it, and they balanced it so well. The preacher, Lordy Miss Claudie, he was amazing. And what was good to see were all the members of the congregation not really sure in their stiff upper lipness, not really sure of what to make of this black preacher. But what he said was amazing. What he said has been quoted over and over again, as it has real meaning and was just so appropriate for that occasion, and also for the way society is at the moment, because it's crap. We don't know where crap's coming from next, do we, guys? So I thought he did a wonderful job. And then who else was on there that made a to do? Oh, what did it? Oh no! Oh, I've got so much to say. I have to calm down. Hang on a minute. Oh, the gospel choir. Ah! I had a little tear in my eye. I don't know why, but I just thought it was just so good. Just amazing. Much better than I thought it was going to be. Am I a royalist? What's a royalist? If a royalist means, do I love the royal family? Do I love the royal family? Do I follow them? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I love the royal family. I like them. I don't dislike them. And that's probably because I'm a firm believer in we don't choose whose womb we come out of. They didn't choose to come out into a royal family, so it's not their fault. So I would say I'm probably more of a humanist, if there's such a word, in that I believe that we have to live with the hands the cards that we're dealt, and some people, like the royals, may appear to have been dealt 4 aces, whereas other people, like you and I, we've got like 2s, 4s and 5s. Do you see what I mean? So, but then I don't dislike them because they're royals. I don't, I've got no hatred towards them because they're royals, like some people have. I mean, some people, please, move on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Doobie doobie doob doob doob. We're back on the Eastenders. So Dwayne says Eastenders is going to be royal wedding themed in a few episodes starting tomorrow. Didn't they talk about it? I think they did talk about it. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with you, Ollie. The preacher was great. Ollie says, "Ooh, what red is that, Jan? What red? Oh, no, it's not. It's it's grape juice." Oh, the preacher is on Twitter. Oh, I may go and say hi. Hi, preacher, it's me, and I thought you were brilliant. And I loved what you said, and I loved the effect. I love the effect he had on the rest of the white audience. Loved it. Loved it. They were all like, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know where to look. They liked when the gospel singers came on, though, didn't they? Are they allowed to move in the church? I don't know if they are. Let's sing. What did they sing? Stand By Me, was it? Stand by me. Sorry, I must stop singing. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so Brandon is saying, why does Kush need to butt in with Martin's life and share it with everybody else? What do you mean by that? That's a good word for it, Ollie. Holy water. I want the holy water tonight. It is the blood of Christ. Wedding chat only, please. Who are you talking to, Rye? I'm happy to talk about the wedding, but we have others in our midst that want to talk Eastenders, so we're going to have to throw in a few things here and there. And we're going to have to talk a bit about Britain's Got Talent, aren't we? Doobie-doobie-doo. Do-do-do-do. So, I'm going by what you are talking about, okay? Because that's what this is about. This is all about sharing, isn't it? Talking together. Sharing. It's like you come round to my lounge. We're sat here. Talk about what you like. All right, I started off about the royal wedding, but if you don't want to talk about the royal wedding, that's fine by me. I'm just doing my titles. So I'm going to put royal wedding. Oh, who's this? On my phone. Every 2 minutes. Probably my daughter. Bidoo, bidoo. Right, hang on. Kids dancing to... One of my daughters is in Salou in near Barcelona at the moment. She's taking the kids over there and they're having a whale of a time. I think I should have gone. I might go next year. Right, what are we talking about? The poor Meghan mother on her own. I know, Tam, but do you know what? That would be me. That would be me. I'm always on my own. But good for her. Imagine all the hardship she's been through, all the crap she's put up with, and then she sees her daughter marry a prince. So everyone dreams of, isn't it? I don't know if it's what everyone dreams of, but it's quite a nice story to tell, isn't it? Oh, right! Oh, Ollie's gone off to have a tipple. Rye. Rye's talking about Britain's Got Talent. Here's addressing the woman who ate the cake. I didn't get it. I just didn't. I've got a thing about eating anyway. I mean, I love it myself, but I didn't get it. I didn't find it very, very entertaining, and it's a bad thing to show kids, I think. Otherwise, you're going to have kids trying to do that in the playground, aren't you? Trying to sort of eat their dinner upside down and twisty-turn it. No. Didn't like that at all. Are they at Portaventura? I don't know. They haven't told me where they are exactly. Just that they've gone to Salou and they're staying in a wonderful hotel. So, and she keeps sending me pictures. A really good video. Right, I'm going to text and say, are you in what's it called? Are you in Portaventura? In Porto. Oh. Is it Porto? Porto. Let's see what she comes back with. Where's Mason tonight? Yeah, they're having a super duper time. It was glorious weather. Anyway, let's get back 2. Okay, Tam saying George and Charlotte were brilliant. Remind me. Remind me who George and Charlotte were. Oh, you mean at the wedding? All right. So she's come back with Portaventura is the theme park. We're going there Wednesday. She's in Salou, Costa Dorada. That's where they are. I went for a walk today as well. I dragged the teen out and we walked for a whole hour. I was exhausted. I'm getting slower and slower at walking. It must be because I'm an old bird. But I am. I'm getting really slow at walking. But we walked and it was like half an hour to the shop. And then we got ourselves an ice lolly. And then we walked to half an hour back again. By the time I got in, I was like, I was half dead. But we did it. We did some exercise. Right. Do you know what? I stopped there because it was like I was expecting you to answer me back. How stupid am I? Anyway, right, who did you like on Britain's Got Talent? Or anybody else? Who did they like? I went on a walk today and I think I might have caught the sun. Look, I have. Look, there you go. See me lumpy arms? Not nice, is it? I like that Charlotte. She's a sweetie, that's for sure. And George is very shy. He is. A bit like me. I'm always shy. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Hi, Ben. Just add anything to the conversation and you lead and I will follow. I'm happy to talk EastEnders, Britain's Got Talent, the royal wedding, and anything. Rice says he likes the 2 sisters. And Brandon says the golden buzzer wasn't amazing. I thought he was good. I played it over and over, that golden buzzer, the Welsh guy. You know, when you've got somebody standing there, I don't know whether he's had any training, but he was just incredible. I thought he was well worthy of the golden buzzer, definitely. Jobo, the pool player. I don't know how do they think they're going to win by playing pool? What is wrong with these people? They need to sort themselves out. No, I didn't do Jan's World this week, Ollie. Do you know, I'm up to my head, like there. I've been doing a lot of work and I've got a commission I'm doing and I've just had a lot of work to do this week. And to be fair, also, I couldn't think of what to chat about as well. So I thought, no, it's just too stressy for me. I'm going to leave it this week. But we'll do something next week. Yeah, they were really good, Rye. They were. The 2 black sisters, yeah. They were very good. Very talented. See, you get really talented people on there, don't you? And some not quite so talented, it has to be said. It has to be said. When have we got Big Brother? Has anyone heard when Big Brother's coming on? Anybody know? Who's that you're talking about, Brandon? Doobie doobie doo. No, Made Up North, not good. No. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some of them are really good, but they do. I'm trying to find something. Anyway, I must stop looking for music. They do cut them down again, though, don't they? Before they put them on like the final week, they cut the numbers down again, don't they? So even though they've gone through, they're not necessarily going to be on live week, are they? Do you get me? You get me? Do-do-be-do, Holly Willoughby, most rumoured. Oh, she'll be crap. She will be crap. I bet she hasn't got an ounce. I bet she hasn't got an ounce of rhythm in her body. There's been a lot of magicians on, hasn't there? I wonder why. It bores me. After a while, it really bores me. Yeah, he was funny. He was good. But didn't somebody do that last year, Rye? I think they did something similar. Big Brother's coming in August. Okay. You know what else is coming this year? The World Cup. You may well be surprised. I used to play football. There's not much I haven't done, actually, come to think of it. But I used to play football for Leyton Orient ladies. Yes, I have, Tam. Oh, Bayern! You're in a Korean cafe for dinner. Hello, darling. How are you? Thank you so much for coming on. What time is it there in Korea? Are you in North Korea or South Korea? Yeah, I love football, Tam. I used to play it back in the day when I was young. So, yeah, I do love football. So I shall be mad about the World Cup. I was having a long discussion with my boy today when we were walking. It's the only time we tend to talk. We don't talk when we're at home. He's in his room and I'm in mine. So you didn't like the Japanese guy who had the women's outfit on, right? I thought that was quite funny. Oh, I thought that was funny. Oh, get me off here, blimey. We need to chat.
It's been hot, steamy stuff. Properly gossip, hasn't it? Like full headlines everywhere about it. Now, Jan is this lady on the internet. Sorry, Jan, I know you're on the phone. She does
South Korea.
They're hilarious, brilliant. So she knows.
Oh, right. So we're ahead of you then.
I feel that Simon's got the best group. 3 good singers now. He's got Gifty, he's got young Samantha with the stripped down makeup look, and he's got Emily with her guitar. The worst group is Louis.
Oh, Louis.
I mean, they might as well not even bother turning up.
I know. It's like Jedward all over again, isn't it?
Oh, really, honestly. There's Octavia and Bradley, Brooks, who have now changed their name to Brooks Way, so they sound like a cold stack. and then we've got the boys. The only decent one there, I'd say, is Matt Terry. And the over 25, the only decent one there is Relly C.
And Honey G as well. Couldn't we just talk about Honey G? Because I'm just shocked.
Do we have to?
Yeah, I'm shocked. But I've got a weird feeling that she's in disguise and then somewhere through it she's going to take her disguise off and be Kate Bush or something. I don't know.
You're going to strip it off and go, aha! It's me! I really like this.
You've been amazing again.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Cheers, Jan. Oh, that's entertaining, eh? All right, latest on the roads that's happening for you next. And
Rock that shit, homie!
That'll do. I like the way you're still chatting amongst yourselves while I'm freaking out here. How can Korea be 8 hours in front of us when it's 5:40 there and it's 9:40 here? They've got to be behind us. Of course it's sunny in Korea. Are you going to be living there from now on then, Bayern? Where's Mason? Oh, what a joy. I like the tap dancers. I thought they were a little bit boring though, but yeah, they were good. They tried to put a different spin on it, didn't they, by being a bit more modern. Yeah, I quite like those. They probably won't get through to the finals though. I wonder what it was like at the party, at the reception yesterday. I think Elton John was there, wasn't he? And bloody James Corden! I can't stand James Corden! Well, that's finished. Who's my favourite to win? What? Britain's Got Talent? I don't know, but I will say that there's been a lot of, I think there's been a lot of high quality acts on there, this series especially. So I'll probably choose my favourite when they're in the finals. What's this? Well, my daughter just sent me that. I don't think it's very funny. When you want what Prince Harry's got, but you're stuck with everyday fish and chips, Julie. Oh, I don't know what she... Can you see that? There. Can you see that? I don't really get that. I'm saying I don't get it and I'm laughing. Must be mad. Right, okay, someone likes James Corden. But David Beckham was there. Can't stand him. With his 18-year-old son who looks like a 12-year-old. Ah, not a fan then. Anton Deck Golden Buzzer Act to win. Remind me who that was, because I've forgotten. Oh, Anton Deck. Who did they buzz for? Oh, put it down in the comments because I can't remember. The guy who sang Bad of Life. I can't remember that one either. Wasn't paying much attention, was I? Do you know, I don't watch a lot of television anymore. – 14th. So anybody else looking forward to the footy? Or am I on my own? Am I going to be able to talk football in a couple of weeks' time or a couple of months' time? Where are the twins? Where are they? Get yourselves in here, boys. I can't remember that one. I can't remember it right. Oh, good. Tam likes football. Rye doesn't. Jan's World Cup predictions. Well, I had an interesting conversation with my son today. And it seems that some of the teams that were good back in the day are now getting better. Apparently Brazil have got a better team this year. Uruguay are quite good this year. Italy didn't get through. How did Italy not get through? Can't believe that. And who else? Apparently our team's not too bad, our squad. This is all according to the team, so it's going to have to be Jan's team's predictions, not mine. Oh, so you don't all like football? Oh, I love me football. Mind you, I don't watch it every week. Back in the day, I used to support Chelsea big time. Bye-bye, Bayern! Oh, thank you. Yes, spread the word in Korea. Tell everybody about this mad English woman that chats rubbish on YouTube. You take care of yourself out there. Yeah, the Netherlands aren't through either. I can't believe that. We're not going to be seeing any orange shirts running around. That's amazing. Did Portugal get through? I have the longest conversations with my son when we talk football. It's about the only thing we've got in common. Just as well I like it. Thank you so much for popping in, Bayern. Really appreciate it. Very kind of you. All the way over there in Korea, and he's bothered to pop in and say hi. God bless him. Oh my God, yes. Martin picked Stacey over Sonia. Martin needs a slap! Stupid man. Thinking with his groin area instead of his head. Sonia is such a lovely person for him. And he so nearly went for it, didn't he? But no. Had to think with his groin. Stupid man. What did you think? I could see why he wouldn't. I could understand Sonia saying to him, look, you know, go to her, because Sonia's not stupid and no one wants to play second fiddle, do they? So she knew that he still loves Stacey, but Stacey's a slapper. I mean, I like the actress and everything, but Stacey as a character is no good for Martin. She's a slapper. She's played around with Max while she was still with Martin. So she could do it again any time, and she probably will. Oh, funny you should say that, Tam. My son said the same thing. France could win it this year. The stab is tomorrow. Poor old Shucky. Looks like he's going to get stabbed tomorrow. That's not very nice, is it? He must have wanted to go, though. Mind you, they haven't given him much of a storyline, have they? His relationship with Bex didn't last very long. So he hasn't really had much of a storyline for a long time, has he? Who needs to be killed off? Someone's saying that somebody needs to be killed. Have you not talking about me? Oh. Well, I haven't heard anything from the twins for a while. What's happened to them? I wanted to hear about their weekend. Who are you talking about, Brandon? The producers axed him. I wonder why, though. Stacey! Yeah, but he got away with it, Tam, didn't he? He got away with it. I don't like this half-wit's brother, do you? There's something really sinister about him, something not very nice at all. I just don't like him. Get rid. It's horrible. Oh. I can see why Linda doesn't like him at all. I can't believe, Brandon, that you're saying that Stacey needs to be killed. Why? Because she's a slapper? That's a bit harsh. She's a good actress. I don't think they want to get rid of her. She's one of the best actresses in there, in my opinion. I don't like that Hayley. Get rid of her. She's horrible. Filthy. I like Jean, but then they're not giving Jean anything to do, are they? Why don't they give her something to do? Is she still married, Jean? Is she still with that dopey guy? Yeah, they were good scenes, right, with Jean and Hayley. They were. That's when you actually get to see a different side to Hayley, don't you? I'd like to see more of Linda because we only really see her sort of responding to the way her husband acts. You never really see her as a person, and I'd like to see more of Linda. Jane's husband left her. Did he? So is she going to be staying in the square indefinitely then? I'm with you there, Brandon. But I think, you know, for such a small area of London, they do knock them off a lot, don't they, there? I don't really want to see anyone get killed. Apart from Halfwit's brother. I wouldn't mind if he disappeared. Yeah, okay, so Carmel's going to have a good storyline, but it's going to be really depressing, isn't it? God. And I wonder if that means then that Kush won't go to Dubai. What do you guys think about that? I'm with you, Rye. Get rid of Phil, Sharon and Mick. I am with you. Who saw Mrs. Brown's Boys the other night? Mick was on it. As Mick. I mean, that guy doesn't really act, does he? They put the cameras on him and he's just him. He just reads the lines. Did anyone see him on Mrs. Brown's Boys? All Round to Mrs. Brown's or something, it's called. Thank you. Yeah, I'm with you there, Ollie. I watched it and I wasn't. It doesn't make me laugh the way that the actual programme does. I think it's much better. The actual programme is better than the chat shows. Yeah, I have to agree. I also feel that Sharon is awful. She's as bad as Phil. They're just both awful. Have them drive to Beachy Head or something. Just get rid. He'd still find his bloody way back, wouldn't he? So what do you think is going to happen with the Max story? Do you think he's going to end up getting his child back or getting the granddaughter? And who's got the granddaughter at the moment? That's what I'd like to know. Anyone know? I love Miranda. Yes. I love Miranda. But I don't like her stand-up. What comedians do you like? And then I'll tell you. You tell me who the comedians are that you like and I'll tell you who I like. Who do you like? Who do you think? You're kidding, Mr. Hitler. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Who do you think? You're kidding, Mr. Hitler. Why am I singing that song? I didn't even like Dad's Army. Or God's Army. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm trying to find something. Oh, this is quite a good piece of music. Let's have some culture. Hi, Mason, where you been? Yeah, I think Rainie's a good actress as well. Ah. Do you like the way I do? Do you like the way I do my makeup while I'm sat chatting to you? I don't care, do I? I just do my own thing. You know why? It's because I can see myself and I'm like, oh, I haven't got any makeup on. Yeah, I like Alan Carr. I've met Alan Carr. He's a lovely, lovely man. He really is a lovely, lovely man. And so funny. Who else do you like? What other comedians? Mason, how was your weekend? Someone likes Jack Whitehall. My son likes Jack Whitehall. I'm not overly impressed. I like Sarah Binnican. I've been to see her. How was your weekend, Mason? Did you have a nice time away? Yeah, my son likes Michael McIntyre as well. I love Sarah Millican. I've been to see her. She's so funny. She's brilliant. Got a bit of African drums going on. Bit of African drummage in the background. Ryland, do you call him a comedian? No. I don't like him. He gets right on my nerves. I like Ramesh. Who likes Ramesh? Ranganathan. I've seen him as well. He's really funny. I saw Joel Dommel. Oh, what's his name? Joel Dommett a while ago. I tell you what. If that was my name and I made it big on something, I wouldn't keep that name. It's such a mouthful. It's not easy to say, is it? Joel Dommett. Probably still not getting it right. I've never heard of Chris Ramsey. Sounds like a footballer. Yeah, I saw Ramesh a while ago. He's so funny. He's so lovely. Good, I'm glad you were safe, Mason. It's more than I could do. I couldn't jump off a blooming building. No way. I'm not good with heights. I don't like bridges. I agree with you there, Rye. Ryland is a twat. An absolute 100% twat. I couldn't go on a high wire. Oh, God, no. Oh, no, no, no. Not I. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Who liked the drums? Doop, be-doop, be-doop. Doop, be-doop, be-doop. Doop. I wanted to go for a walk in the Bluebell Forest again today, but my son didn't want to come. So we ended up walking like a God knows where, miles away. But it was good. I find Michael McIntyre annoying. His voice goes right through me. I can't stand it. It's like someone is standing there scraping their nails down a chalkboard. I cannot bear it. No. No, you're all right there, Brandon. I'm all right. I don't want to overcome my fear. I'm quite happy having that fear. What was very Lord of the Flies, Ollie? I don't know what you're talking about. It was very Lord of the Flies. Oh, see, I like that though, Mason. I like her. My music is very random. I hope if it doesn't play. Oh, I see what you mean, Ollie, yeah. I liked it, though. Oh, watery eye. Are you guys going away in the summer? And if you're going away anywhere? Just heard a rattle and a scream from the cat. Hang on a minute. Bear with me, I'll come back. I'm going live. Can you look out the front? God, I hope little Asker hasn't been set upon by the neighbour's heathen cat. It's a big fluffy thing that my neighbour loves and thinks is wonderful, and he's not. He's just like this great big fluffy attacker. And I just heard this big scream from the cat. So I hope Asker's all right. Do your son's friends know that you have your own hip-hop remix? Does your son know, and what does he think? I haven't seen that son recently. I haven't played... Well, I did, actually. I saw him the other... Was it last week? But we didn't talk music. I'm sorry, but I will play that. Yeah, Joe... I like Joe Brand as well. I'm a bit concerned about my cat now. Asker! I don't know where the hell she is now. Anyway, guys, it's nearly an hour up, so I think I'm going to go because I'm stressing over the cat as well. And before I go, have you got any suggestions for what Jan's World can discuss on Wednesday? What do you think? And have any of you managed to go to my merch shop? Because I have put some more things on there. There's quite a lot on there now. Have you been and had a look? Tell me what you think. And if you'd like some more quotes, I can put on. I'm going to ring my son and tell him to check for the cat, because I don't want to leave you guys again, because I've already left you once. I don't really want to do it again. So let's ring Mr. Lazybones in the other room. While I'm waiting to hear what you would like to talk about. Right, where is he? There he is. Yeah, we've done... Yeah, you were late, Mason, weren't you, darling? Well, I'll stay on a bit longer if you... Hello, dear. Listen, can you pop in my room and see if Aska's in there? Because I'm worried. Because I... Huh? Oh, have you got her there? Is she all right, though? Because I heard a cry. Right, okay then. All right then. All right then, bye. He's literally in the room over there, but I couldn't be bothered to get up and go over to him again. Equality. Okay, it can be about equality, how people can be treated unfairly due to personality and different traits. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm not sure if men can be feminists. Don't you have to be feminine to be a feminist? Don't you have to be female to be a feminist? I'll stay in a little bit longer. Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it, Ollie? You know, people tend to put themselves, you know, under the umbrella of something and then they act like maniacs. Whereas, you know, you can still believe in something and not act like a, you know, like it's the be-all and end-all, because it isn't. You know, we all are entitled to our own beliefs, aren't we? Oh, Rye, don't say that. Rye, you're not being ignored at all, darling. I was coming down to you. Crime is a good one. Rye, you still there? I think crime would be a good one as well, actually. I think Rye's feeling a bit left out today. I don't really know why. So I've got a couple of things to think about. Yeah, that's fine then. That's fine, Mason. And Dwayne, if you believe that, then that's good. I'm just showing my ignorance there. Yeah, it is difficult to see every. It is difficult to see everything that people have written. I'm a bit slow. Yeah, Judge Rinder crime stories. What did you think of it, Tam? Are you still there, Rye? Oh, I hope I haven't upset Rye. So at the moment we've got equality, crime, and what was the other one? I'll have a think about it and decide. Oh, Rye's left, has he? Oh, Rye, sorry things haven't been great for you. I try not to ignore any of you, absolutely not. And I did see what you'd written. I saw that you're going camping, which is good. Don't just disappear though, because, you know, we're all friends on here. We can all chat. Mason's not feeling great either. We all have times like that when we're not feeling great. and we feel as if people aren't bothered with us. We all feel like that. I feel like it 99.9% of the time. Yeah. So Ollie said charity. Mason said royal family general discussion. Not the royal wedding. Did you see the royal wedding, Mason? Charity's a good one. But what could we say about charity? So many charities out there. It looks like Claire's not going to make it this week. I think you'd look lovely in my leggings, Dwayne. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there, Ollie. I think the art, you know, the act of charity is definitely interesting to discuss. My eldest boy sang in a what's it called? A gospel choir. You know the one that won, what is that thing, the best choir thing? He was in there. Sometimes they call on him to sing there. I like my leggings. I'm going to be getting my own leggings. Aska's come in. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Was that you that was howling? Come and say hello to everybody. Yeah. I think she was picked on, guys. Somebody picked on her. Look. She doesn't want to stay with me. Say bye-bye to everybody. Say bye-bye, everybody. Aww. I hope it wasn't that blooming big cat from next door. Will not be very happy. Yeah, that's quite interesting. The idea of having just one single charity each year. So one year, all charitable donations go to the homeless, and then the next year to diseases and everything. Yeah. Would that work though, really? Because the good thing about charities also is you can have local charities, and you can see more where the donations go, I think, when it's a local charity as opposed to, like, you know, a massive great big charity where you're going to get people thinking, oh well, it's not worth me giving to them because everybody's giving to them this year. Do you see what I mean? I think that's where local charities are good, if that makes sense at all. Probably didn't really make sense to me either, to be honest. Oh, I like that idea, Brandon. Brandon School used to support a Ugandan charity for a school that had no money, and they got animals and a watering hole. Yeah, see, now that's nice. So if you just had this thing where it was just one charity for 1 year and then another charity for another year, what about all the smaller charities that do benefit? Because, you know, there's like schools that would focus on one area, and schools, you know, different school would focus on another area. Oh, so your job's gone today, Rai. Sorry to hear that. Oh. That's all right, Mason. You're forgiven for being late. It's my own fault because I'm normally late anyway. I don't know why I put 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Rai. I can see why you wouldn't be very happy today. So I'm really pleased that you came along to have a little chat. Even though you were ignored. You weren't ignored. That's my sense of humour. Rubbish. So you actively looking for another job now, Rai? Yeah, I can imagine that's very sad, Rai. So I'm just reading what you put on here. It's easy for me to like not read all of them. Oh. Why did they close down? Yeah, I could work at Aldi's. It's always sad when, especially if you enjoyed your job, for it not to be there anymore. That is sad. But do you know what, Rai? In a few months' time, hopefully before then, you'll get another job and hopefully will enjoy it as much as you enjoyed that one. Things happen for a reason, or so they say. There's me getting all philosophical there. Rubbish. So, you guys are chatting nicely together in there. You can be my bodyguard, Rai. I don't need a bodyguard. I can look after myself. Yeah, you want some of that? Defender of the Queen, vanquisher of trolls. Oh! Yes, I've got a busy week coming on. I've got a commission to do and various other things to get on top of. She's got her own bodyguard. She's married to a bodybuilder. I told you that. So I guess the storyline on EastEnders this week is going to all be about Shaki, is it? Another depressing storyline. I do get fed up with that. I want some fun and frivolity. Oh, right. Where are you off to? Are you going camping? Is that when you're going camping, right? You'll be missed in the chat. That's for sure. Right, guys, I'm going to say adios, amigos, au revoir. Take care of yourselves out there. Have a look at my merch shop. I'm putting out new things all the time there. So, pop over there. Go and have a look. See what you think. See if there's anything. Someone's off to Spain in June. Are you, Mason? Whereabouts in Spain are you going? My daughter's there at the moment. Rye's going to Greece? Yay! That'd be nice. I did miss you on Wednesday, Mason. Although we didn't have a live. I've just been so busy and I wasn't prepared and I was stressing over what I had to get done and what I was doing. So I just didn't do it. Did you miss it though? That's the point, Mason. Did you miss it? I was just saying my goodbyes. Oh, you're going to Fuerteventura. That's when my daughter's going there tomorrow. Your parents are in Spain, Rye. Okay. What, they live there or they're on holiday? Oh, wow. I bet you're happy about that, Ollie. Are you going away? I haven't finalised what I'm doing, to be honest. Doopy-doopy-doo-doo. Well, I've got a lot of work to be getting on with next week. Sort myself out, and I get it sorted. I'm looking for this song. Oh! Thanks for that, Brandon. God, I'm such a div! Oh, I'm so stupid! Right, I'm just trying to find a tune to leave to, if that makes sense. And I can't find it. Properly gossip. Oh, yeah. Can't find this stupid thing. Every week I think, oh, I'm going to be so much more organised this week. And I never am. I'm still rubbish. Oh, I don't know why you bother with me, guys. I'm just rubbish. Oh. I'm sure you would, Mason. Oh, yeah, I know, Ollie. I hate saying goodbyes. I'm rubbish at goodbyes. This is my farewell dance. Are you coming in on Wednesday, Rye? Take care, guys, out there, okay? And I will see you on Wednesday.